Here with Edmonton Stingers, Elijah Miller. Elijah, thanks for taking the time to sit down today.
Thanks for having me.
Awesome. Okay, let's go back to Canada Day, okay? You knocked down 10 threes, which is a CBL record. Take me through that day. Every time you hit a three, did you realize that you were getting closer to the record? And once you realized you had the record, what was that feeling?
Yeah, I felt like I was getting close to the record because you can hear in the crowd. Every time I let the shot go, the crowd was going like, oh, they're ready for it to drop in. But and when I broke the record, honestly, just a blessing knowing that for basically like a year around this time, I was silent with a bad injury, but definitely be blessed back on the floor. But it's amazing.
Now, it's got to feel pretty good considering the season that you had last year, pretty devastating injury. I know you've talked about going through the motions of thinking about life after basketball. Can you take me back to that time and what you thought life would be like after basketball, and what has it been like to bounce back with the kind of season you're having now?
When it first happened, I didn't know what my basketball career would look like. Honestly, with a gruesome injury like that, not many people come back to that. But yeah, with the help of Tamara here with the Stingers, and also Dr. Comer back home in Toronto, just helping me get back to where I was. I can't thank them enough for what they did for me. Like I said, I'm just coming back on the floor representing the Stingers, with Coach Baker believing in me. I'm thankful to be back on the floor.
Now, this is a very special team, right? 5 players that average double figures in scoring, not even a single player that caught 25. What makes this team so unique, and at what point in the season did you know you had something special?
Yeah, I felt like we were unique when we went to Montreal. Coach Baker played our whole team off, everyone on the bench, all the starters. Everyone just came treated and make big plays for us. And it just shows how much depth we have as a team. Coach always threatens us before every game. You know, if you're not performing in the first 45 seconds, he's not afraid to use our bench. So it shows how deep we are as a team, and yeah, we have a great team overall.
Now, speaking of Coach Baker, right, obviously has done a lot in this league, like a championship as a player, but now he has the opportunity to do it as a coach. Now, there's not a lot of coaches that have done it on the same team as well. How badly do you want to win this, not only for yourself, but for coach as well?
Yeah, I think, well, while I was recovering from my injury, just me and Coach Baker kept conversation. I was like, we have to get him a Coach of the Year award. I feel like, you know, as a player, him just being quickly removed from playing, he has a lot of knowledge on the game, and he shows that every day with how he does with the game plan every game, day in, day out. Yeah, it'd be a great experience for him to officially win. I think playing also with the help.
Now, you had a pretty illustrious career in youth sports, and you're one of the lucky few, you know, worked out in such a way that the league was thriving and that there's professional basketball now in Canada.
You know, looking at Canadian hopefuls and the opportunities that this league can provide, how important is the CBL?
It's very important. I feel like, well, for me, I first got drafted with the Guelph Nighthawks, and although I didn't play as many minutes as I wanted to, I was around great players like Cat Barber, Med Hill, AJ Lawson, Steph Smith, Sean Miller-Moore. Like, those guys really taught me how to play and compete at a higher level. So when I went back to school for my final year, it just really boosted me and just allowed me to play at a higher level. And then just coming back to this league, it just shows like youth sports not really, people look at youth sports and think, oh, they're not really that good as players compared to Division I basketball. But there's a lot of Division I players that come back to Canada and play and excel at this level. So youth sports is definitely a great tool for the CBO to excel players in this, you know, start the professional career.
Well, you've been a great example of that, and I'm glad that you've been able to flourish and take advantage of the opportunities. So appreciate your time, and best of luck for the rest of the season.
Thank you so much.